Hi, I'm Coop with Head Tyrolia here today in our Boulder, Colorado showroom to talk to you about an exciting new category for Head in the 24-25 season, and that is our touring category. And we have created a whole new line of touring equipment that starts with the Crux Pro skis, as well as our Crux line of high-performance touring boots. But the third component to the whole touring equation is the Almonte binding. And that is a binding that you can check out in a separate video that's labeled Almonte binding. And that will give you the details on the all-new Tyrolia Almonte binding. Now let's get into the details of the skis and boots. So let's talk about the Crux line of skis first. So when you look at the skis, you'll notice the skis have a very interesting look. And you're actually peeking through the top sheet of the ski into the construction, the internal construction of the ski. And that's based upon a carbon jacket or a triaxial woven carbon jacket. So you can see the carbon goes in three different directions here. And this adds a lot of strength to a lightweight ski. So it adds torsional rigidity to the ski. It adds better edge purchase to the ski. In addition to the triaxial woven carbon, we use graphene from tip to tail through all of the skis in the Crux line to further reduce the weight of the ski. So we can make a very lightweight package with the Crux skis, but really position them in a downhill performance way that touring has never seen before. So when you get on the skis, we have all the nuances that allow you to go up the hill, but the downhill is where these skis really separate themselves from the pack. We use a full Caruba wood core with these skis, and when you come up close to the skis, you'll notice that we've really milled all the extra areas of the ski away. With the Crux line of skis, we use a 5D milling machine, as opposed to the rest of our skis, we use a 3D milling machine. And that allows us to shave away all those areas of the wood core to really lighten the ski up as much as possible. For instance, the Crux 93 ski that I'm holding here comes in at 1,280 grams. The widest ski in the collection, the Crux 105, comes in at 1,440 grams, so extremely lightweight packages. We then finish the ski with a coating on the top sheet that allows the ski to shed snow or not build up snow on the top of the ski, so that when you're in that crux of the line, you're not adding weight to the ski by adding a bunch of snow to it. Let's look at the whole lineup of the skis here. The Crux Pro lineup of skis starts with the narrowest offering in the Crux Pro 87. That ski has a turn radius of 17.7 meters. The Crux Pro 93 with a turn radius of 18.6. The Crux Pro 99 with a turn radius of 22.7. And the Crux Pro 105 with a turn radius of 25.6 meters. These skis are really based upon where you find yourself skiing or what you're doing. If you're primarily touring up groomed terrain and you're trying to build up as much speed in your uphill capacity as you can, then the Crux 87 is a great complement to that. Certainly the 105, that's going to get you in the deeper snow, get you further out there and explore. Now you might say, these waist widths sound just like the core series of skis, and they do, but they're all different, a whole new mold. So as I mentioned, the nuances of the shape of the ski are much different. We use a little less rocker in these skis to give us more confidence in variable terrain. And most importantly, we elongate the turn shape in every model that you see here, so that when you are in that variable terrain, the ski isn't quite as hooky. So we all know that when you're in the backcountry, not every day is a bluebird powder day. And certainly the conditions you find at the top of the mountain are usually different than the conditions that you find in your exit of your run. So we want to use those longer turn radiuses to ensure that you have the confidence to ski through any condition on the mountain. Continuing with the new Crux line, we have to look at the Crux Pro and Crux model boots, also part of the touring line. And really, when we talk about Head, our DNA is in downhill performance. So we took everything that we knew about downhill performance within our ski boots and integrated that into our touring chassis. So we're still hitting lightweight measurements with these boots. The Crux Pro, for instance, comes in at about 1,250 grams per boot. So a very lightweight touring boot, but with a lot of downhill performance built into it. This boot is built off a 99 millimeter last. We call the last a comfort skin. that material that we're using in this last is very unique, and it's an effort for us to continue to be more sustainable in our development of new products. And I mean that by, we use a plastic that is called Pebax Renew, which is a new plastic within the Pebax line, and that is a polymer that is built off of castor bean or castor oil to end up and result in that really performance-based polymer. Now, we also reinforce that polymer with recycled carbon fibers. So we're using a lightweight, sustainable, very performance-driven plastic with these boots. We also, if you'll notice, we have 2 buckles in the upper cuff. And that's pretty unique to a touring boot. We do that purposefully to give you better support through the upper portion of the boot and get you greater control when you're entering into that chute or whatever area of the backcountry you're about to ski. You've got that confidence to descend the mountain with the utmost confidence. That's why we call this area the control cuff. We couple that with a light dynamic frame that you can see throughout the boot here, and that is what really drives the power transmission from the boot to the ski. We're using a very robust hike ski mechanism here, gives us 55-degree range of motion within the cuff. All the hiking attributes are built into this boot that you would expect at a top tier touring boot. We use low-tech Dynafit inserts. We're using a full Vibram sole from toe to heel on the boot. And we're also using an EVA liner that can be fully molded to your foot and the nuances of your foot. So all moving towards a very lightweight package and a very performance-driven package. The full line of Crux boots consists of the Crux Pro, the Crux, and the Crux Women's. I urge you to check out the full line of Crux products at your head authorized retailer, including a full line of accessories that includes pre-cut skins, lightweight carbon poles, as well as lightweight bags. And be sure to check out head.com for more information.